Hello, everybody. Welcome back for PiYo. Same warm-up as always. You've got that nice circle arms into that chest opener with that rotation. We'll alternate sides. Move number 2 is that squat to rear lunge. So keep those legs nice and narrow. Move number 3 is that bowler or that curtsy lunge. You've got 2 of those. So a tap in between. After that second one, feet are flat, nice flat back, and then tuck the chin into the chest and roll yourself right back up with that shoulder roll at the top. And then our last one is that creeper, which is that stay in place lateral lunge. 3 little taps, tap, and then step it back out. We'll do everything on one side before we switch. No alternating sides on that one until they're all completely done. So let's get started with that circle arm with that rotating chest opener. Feet right at hip distance apart, toes pointed forward. Deep breath in, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale and rotate to the right. And keep it going. Inhale. Good. One more each side. Try to get that back elbow as far back as you can with that rotation. Step the feet in, give me a squat, and you almost don't come up all the way. Squat and lunge. One more each side. Step it in tall, bowler. Hands on hips, bend, tuck the chin, roll up, switch sides. Nice flat back, tuck the chin, roll it up, shoulder roll. And last side. And then we go on to that creeper. Stand it up tall, off to the right. 1, 2, 3, step. Shift that weight, one leg straight, one leg bent, one more. Up tall and left. 2 more and then back up to the top, but we're going to cut it in half. It's going to go a lot faster. Step it in, inhale, exhale, rotate right. Hands come down, squat and lunge. Last leg here. Up tall, bowler. Take this part nice and slow. We're still getting warmed up. And creeper. One more. Left. Step it in, big inhale. Exhale. Arms come down, squat and rear lunge. Last lunge. Up tall, bowler. And creeper. We'll go off to the left, then we'll go back up to the top one final time through. Step it in, inhale, exhale. Squat and lunge. Get a little lower. Last leg. Cool. Don't forget that shoulder roll. Finish up with this creeper. And then you'll be able to grab a sip of water if you need it. And then we're going to continue that warm up with that heat building. Last one. Oh, step it in. Good job. Go ahead and grab some water. Like I said, moving on into heat building. This is our sun salutation. We'll start with that prep where we have those push-ups. We've got crouching down dog. We've got that reverse rear lunge too as well. And then we'll go through nice and slow at tempo. And then those variations. Don't forget our transitional move between variation 1 and variation 2 is that 4 side lunge to each side, and then we'll switch. So give yourself some space to walk it out. We're going to do 2 quick or excuse me, too slow. 4 quick push-ups. Same pattern with our crouching down dog, okay? 3, 2, fan arms up, inhale. And exhale. Walk it out. We're still getting warmed up, so please drop to the knees. Here we go, too slow. 4 quick. Curl those toes under into down dog. I'll turn to the side. Crouching, drop those knees and shins to the floor for 2 slow. And 4 quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right leg comes up and then in through those hands. Open up to the right. You know, we've got that option to pulse or drop the knee and hold or keep the leg extended. Hand comes down, right leg stays forward. And switch, open up to the left. Option to pull or hold, either that bend or that extended leg. Arm comes down. Good, switch, open right, we'll cut it in half. Arm comes down. Switch, open left. Arm comes down. Good, quick switches, no arms. Switch. And final switch. Step it in, fan it up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, so we have that nice flat back. Hands come down again, step or hop into that plank. Rock and roll on the toes or send the heels back. Chaturanga from high to low. So bend those arms into that up dog. Lift those thighs off the ground if you can. Look up towards the sky. Turn those feet around, flip the toes into down dog. Again, we can hold or you can pedal those heels by bending one knee and straightening up the other. Step or hop to the hands. Let's do that again. 2 times through now at tempo. Fan it up. Exhale. Half lift. Step or hop to plank. Chaturanga, high to low. Up dog. Down dog. Step or hop to those hands. Fan up to stand up one more time at tempo. Chaturanga, high to low. Up dog. Down dog. Step or hop. Transitional move, those 4 lateral lunges to the right. And then we'll go left. Last one. Go left. Last one. Step it in, stand it up. Variation number 1. Go ahead and go into that half lift. And now let's drop all the way down and go into down dog. Half raises. Here we go. Up on those toes. And then try to send those heels down. Step or hop to the hands. Same thing, one more time. Step or hop to that down dog. Up on the toes, shoot the heels down. Feel that stretch in those calves. Last one. Step or hop. Transitional move again before our second and final variation. Left. Step it in, stand it up. Exhale, forward fold, half lift. Step or hop to down dog again. We're gonna go into that wide lunge. So right leg comes up to the outside of that right hand. Drop that left knee. 1, 2, right leg goes back up, single leg. Take that right knee to the nose for 1, 2, and now a double lift in the air with that single leg. 1, 2, step the right foot between the hands, Push yourself up halfway and pulse out those lunges. Drop it low and hold. Strong torso, belly button in, shoulders back, sight forward, engage those glutes. Step it in, let's do the left leg, stand it up. Half lift, step or hop to down dog. Left leg comes up. And if the outside of the left hand, deep lunge, 2 there. Leg goes back up. Double knee to nose, 1, 2, and a double lift in the air, 1, 2. Step it between the right and the left hands. Up into that tall split stance, pulsing it out. Drop that knee and hold. And step it in. Awesome job. We are nice and warmed up now, and we are ready for lower body. But go ahead and grab some water first. Lower body. We're going to go ahead and switch up our transitional move. Instead of the wide knee drive as we're rowing, we're going to switch that to a heel raise row, just to do something different. So we're going to drop into that nice wide kind of sumo squat. We're still going to row, but instead you're going to do a single leg calf raise to the side that you're rowing, okay? So that's our new transitional move. Everything else is still the same. After this, you're going to step it in a little bit. You've got that squat if we're on the right side. Remember, the left leg sweeps. Second move, if we're on the right side, that right heel goes back for that squatitude, as we call it. Third move, we combine squat, swipe, squat, lift. Fourth move, after that last lift, keep it up and lift and slowly get into a more hinged position as best as you can, okay? So let's start with our new transitional move we're trying today. That heel raise row. Step it out wide, toes are still pointed forward. Drop it down as low as you can go. 3, 2, clasp the fingers together and row. You stay low, holding that squat position. Pull those hands to the outside of those obliques, lift those heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it in, left leg. One more. Now the right leg goes behind. 1, 2, good, keep it up. 2 more. 1 more. Combine them. Squat, sweep, or swipe. Take your time. Get low on the squat and really get that leg across the body. Last one. Keep it up and lift. Slowly hinge. Drive the heel up. Set it down wide. Squat, heel raise. Get lower. Send that butt back. Four, 3, 2, 1. Step it in, right leg. Use those hands. It helps counterbalance that swipe, so it keeps you stable. 1 more. Left heel lift. Get low. Come on, we're warm by now. We know these moves by now too. Last one. Combine. Last one. Keep the heel up. Lift. Keep lifting and slowly hinge. Set it down wide. Squat, heel lift. Four, 3, 2, 1. Step it in. Cut it in half. Left leg swipe. Just 1 more. Right heel lift for 2. And we combine. Swipe, squat, lift. Squat, swipe, and lift. Keep it up. Tap out if you need to, if you're losing your balance like I am. Good, set it down, get low, come on. The lower you go, the more you feel it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it in, right leg, right leg. One more, left heel. Combine it. Last one, keep it up. Add that hinge. Good, set it down. Nice deep squat with the heel lift and row. One more time on the right, one more time on the left. Four, 3, 2, 1. Step it in, left leg swipes. Right heel lift. Combine. One more. Lift, 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 hinge, hinge, hinge. Sit down wide, squat row. One, 2, 3, last one, step it in, right leg, left heel, combine it. Lift, lift, lift. Don't forget, we end with that transitional move. We're not done yet. Set it down. As low as you've been this whole lower body section, get low. Glutes down, hips back. Four, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake out those legs, grab some water, and then let's move on into full body fusion. Full body fusion, we have those PiYo push-ups. We know these by now. We walk it out. You're gonna give me 3 push-ups. We walk it back for a squat, walk it back, 3 more. We go into down dog. This full body fusion, I feel like moves the fastest. So it's a lot in a little amount of time. We've got those moving high lunge and then the low T. You've got that dancer hold. So you're gonna go with whatever foot side of the body we're on, that leg stays. Don't forget your 3 variations for dancer hold. I just showed you tier 3. You can be back at that angle with the toes down. You can have that nice little hinge, kind of like what we just did with that squatitude. Maybe you're just tapping your heel instead of holding it, or pulling your ankle and adding that hinge. Do what works for you, for your balance, and for your stability today. Move number 3 is that rear adductor with that double knee. We just go off to the side at an angle, but it's rear adductor, so lift the front toe. It's 1 lunge and 2 knee lifts. And then your 4th and final move is that 3-point balance. So after that knee lift, if you can keep that balance, you just send that same leg back and then drop those arms down for 3-point. But if you feel like a challenge, you can also hold warrior 3, where you don't have those hands down for that support, okay? Completely up to you. So giving ourselves some space to crawl it out for those 3 push-ups. On the knees or on the toes, completely up to you, but we always start with that nice deep inhale. 3, 2, 1, bend arms up. Exhale, walk it out. 3, and then walk it back. Squat with me in 3, 2, 1, bam, walk it back out. 3 more, and then down dog. Down dog, right leg comes up. In between the hands, arms go up overhead, lower down. There's 1, there's 2, push off into dancer. Send that left foot back at that angle, lift the front toes, double knee, rear adductor, double knee, all the way down, 3-point balance. Set those left toes down, bring those arms up overhead, back up to the top. 1 more. Come all the way up and then push off. Dancer. Back at that angle. Lift, 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 3-point. Set the toes down, arms up. Last time at this count, I told you this one goes by so fast. Dancer. Get your adductor. And 3-point. We cut it in half. One of everything. Up from that T in the dancer. Send it back. Lift, lift, all the way down, 3-point. Set the toes down, arms come up. 1, dancer. Foot down. Lift, lift, 3-point. Push yourself all the way up. Give me some steps back. Let's go back to those push-ups. Deep breath in. Here we go. Fill the lungs. Exhale. Crawl it out. Feel that right leg is tired. That means it's time to work on the left. Squat with me in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Walk it back out. 3 more and then down dog. Send that left leg up. In between those hands, arms up overhead. Drop it low. Come up. 1 more. All the way up, push off, dancer. Right foot back at that ankle, lift the left toes. Double knee. 1 more. Double knee, 3 points. But don't forget, I said if you wanted a different challenge, you can do warrior 3. You don't have to bring your hands down if you don't want to. This just sets us up nicely for that lunge. Toes come down, arms up, T. 1 more, all the way up and then dancer. Right foot down, left toes up, lift, lift, 1 more. 3 points. 1 more time through at this count. Foot down, arms up. Dancer. Send the foot back. All the way down for that 3-point. All right, we cut it in half. Really, really fast, right? T, dancer, adductor, lift, lift, back for that 3-point. Right toes down, arms up. Here we go. This is it. Dancer, rear adductor, lift, lift, 3-point. Push yourself all the way out. Now we shake out that left leg. Grab some water. We are going to do power, and then we're also going to go through flow. And we'll probably end the class with flow too. Power, this is our fastest section of PiYo. We've got those 4 moves. Technically, it's only 3 because move 1 and 3, we repeat them. It's just on the opposite side. We have that step out, step in, power squat with 2 taps. That's a full power squat. It's basically a wide squat, jumping in with those 2 hops. So step out, step in, out, in. We will do that on the right side 4 times. That was 1 movement when I just showed. We'll do that 4 times to the right. Move number 2 was that 1 burpee into those plank jacks. Don't forget the variations. You can jump up, out into that plank position, jumping the legs out for plank jacks. Otherwise, you're going to do single-sided, and then you're going to roll it on out. And you've got the option to come back up and just continue doing single-sided and kind of a toe touch. Or you can do a single-sided walk out to plank and then come right back up. And that'll be about the time that we'll be ready to as well, okay? And then move number 4. This is the one where I lose my breath because I'm constantly yelling right and left. We'll step it out nice and wide. We've got that squat hold, overhead reach with those zigzags. So it's going to be right, left, right, and then tuck the arms in, zig, zag. Feeling it in those obliques, okay? So let's get started again. Step out with a slight bend in the knee, step in, out, in is that power squat. Don't forget that secondary hop, okay? Here we go. Right side of the body. 3, 2, 1. Out, in, squat, pop, pop. Out, in, wide, pop, pop. Good. 2 more. Out, in, squat, pop, pop. Last one. Out, in, squat, pop, pop. Burpee. Plank jacks. Otherwise, that's single-sided. Either toe touches or walking out into that plank. You don't have to jump. 3, 2, 1. Everyone's back in. Here we go. Out. Because even here, you can do out really quick. In. You don't have to jump with power. Last one. Take it out wide. Right, left, right. Zigzag. Left this time. Zigzag. Right. And left. Zigzag. Hop it in to the right. I lost count. We're gonna do one more. Nothing wrong with doing more, right? Burpee. Plank jacks. Three, 2, 1. Hop it in to the left. Out, in, out, pop, pop. 2 more. Last one. If I don't say that out loud, that's when I lose it. Out wide, right, left, left. Tuck those arms in tight. Here we go, and left. Big zag, hop it in to the right. Last time. 2 more. Last one. Burpee. Plank jacks. Three, 2, 1. Hop it in to the left. Two more. Last one. Take it back out. Here we go. Reach and zags. 2 out of breath at this point, but you know it. Left, right, left, zig, zag. Oh, awesome job. We pumped up that heart rate. Grab some water, time to slow everything down with flow. Flow, as always, it's got 2 parts, 4 moves each part. We'll do everything on the right side, flow right into part 2. We'll combine part 1 and part 2 just 2 times through to kind of go through that 8-part sequence, and then we'll move right on into the left. So these first moves in part 1 are very familiar from the last PiYo section that we did last month, but it just kind of switches up the order. So we've got that warrior 1 push to that reverse warrior. So you have that push, leaning in on that front knee, then we windmill those arms, and we go up and we hold, okay? So that's move number 1. Move number 2, you've got that lunge front, lunge back. So if we're turning this way for that push, we're gonna flip it, lunge front, lunge back, windmill the arms, nice and slow up overhead for that one, okay? And then move number 3, you've got that moving warrior 2. So you've got to turn that front foot back again, arms come out and you lean into it, arms come at heart space. Move number 4 then is going to be a wide squat hold, or sorry, not a wide squat hold, we'll do that way later. This is that connector to that low lunge. So I'm going to give you some options. So you're going to turn that foot. This is the one where if you have wrist or shoulder issues, I'm going to show you different variations. But what we want to do is we want our hands to go as far away from our feet as possible, so we can bring the ankles together and then bend the arms and lower those knees to the ground. If you don't want to do that, what you're going to do instead, while we have those feet turned out, is you're going to just kind of come to the ground, hands to the ground, tap the ankle, and then go into that lunge. Tap, go into that lunge, okay? So that's part number 1. Part number 2 is a reverse low lunge. So what you're going to do after those ankle taps is you're just gonna step that foot back and hold. But at this point, if you need a break, drop that back knee and take the break, okay? Move number 2 then is gonna be single leg down dog, elbow, elbow, to a single leg lift. We kind of did this earlier with that lift, but what I mean by elbow, elbow is you're gonna go to the opposite elbow, back to the single leg down dog, to the same side elbow, and then a lift. So it's gonna be elbow, out, lift, lift. And then we go into a pyramid to a bowler. So after that single leg, the foot just comes up here, and you're gonna stand up nice and tall for that pyramid. So you're gonna do the bowler first. Pyramid, bowler. So nice flat back for pyramid, and then up tall for that bowler. And then our last one is that PiYo cross to that atlas. I've shown you this before. It's just been a while since we've done flow. Is when we step out to that side, arms come out. We kind of hinge and act like we're diving. We come back, and then we atlas. So I'll show you from the front view. It's out, dive and hinge, out, atlas, okay? As always, I'm going to cue you, but let's go ahead and get started. I feel like I've been talking forever. Right foot forward, left foot back, line up that front heel with the middle of that left foot. Warrior 1 push to reverse warrior. Bend that front knee, push that wall away. And windmill the arms up. Good. Last one. Turn that front foot, lunge front, lunge back, windmill up overhead. Remember, we take that windmill super slow. This is a nice upper back stretch that we're gonna want a lot later. So take it while you got it. Turn that front foot back where it was, lean into warrior 2, arms at heart. Good. Last one. Now we turn that foot. This is that connector. So we take it away, and you're either bending or you're just tapping and stepping back into that lunge. One more. Walk those hands back, because now we're back up to the top. So it's a big transition, so give yourself some time so you don't get dizzy. Let's cut it in half. Push, rotate. I'm gonna take things slow today, just like the first time we would have done flow. Turn the front foot, front, back, up overhead. One more. Turn that front foot, arms right at those shoulders, lean in, fingers at heart. Last one. Turn it, just one of these. Connector, walk it back to that lunge, and then turn the foot. Got it? Good. Okay, warrior 1. Turn the front foot, front, back, windmill up overhead. Turn the front foot, lean into it. Turn the back, connector. So either just tap the ankles, don't worry about bending the elbows, and bring yourself back up. Whew. Don't lose your balance like I did. Cut it in half again. Push. Turn the front foot. One of everything. Turn it back, warrior 2. Turn, lean. Either connect the ankles and leave it at that, or bend the arms. Bring yourself back up. Good, push. Lunge front, lunge back. Turn that front foot, lean into warrior 2. Turn the back foot. Let's go right into part 2. So stay in that low lunge. Again, you can drop to the knee. And if you want to, you can do a true reverse low lunge. You can rotate off to the right side, okay? Otherwise, just hold. Or take the break. Do what you need to today, okay? We've got all that single leg, elbow lift coming up. Here we go. Lift the right foot up in the air, single leg down dog. Right knee to left elbow. Right knee to right elbow. Double lift, 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 hold. Good. Step the feet in between the hands. We only do all of that stuff once, okay? Bring yourself up. We've got that pyramid, the nice flat back, to that bowler. Drop that back knee. I'll show you from the front. Bowler. Last one. Now, PiYo cross. I stepped wrong earlier in my example, go off to the left. Out, dive, out, atlas. Out, dive, out, atlas. 2 more. Final one. And reverse low lunge. We cut it in half. Again, you can open, you can take a break, or you can just hold a low lunge. Right leg comes up. Here we go, to the left elbow, to the right elbow, to a double lift. Lift, hold. Right foot in between those hands, both feet are pointed forward. Pyramid, up tall, bowler. Pyramid, up tall, bowler. Off to that left side, arms out, arms dive, arms out, atlas. 1 more, out, dive, out, atlas. Send that foot back. Right leg up, hold. To the left elbow, to the right elbow, to a double lift, lift, hold. Foot in between those hands, all the way up tall, just to go back down for pyramid. And tall bowler. 1 more. Off to that side, out, down, out, in, good. 1 more. Cut it in half again, it's gonna go by super quick. Right leg up, left elbow, back out, right elbow, back out, lift, lift, no hold, we step it through, we pyramid, we bowl, we PiYo cross, we atlas, and we go back down for that reversible lunge. Right leg up, left elbow, right elbow, lift, lift, step it through, pyramid, bowler, PiYo cross. Hold this atlas and pause. Good. For sake of time, we're not going to combine part 1 and part 2. I took it slower than I thought I was going to, so let's go right into the left side just so we even everything out. Left foot forward, right foot back. Let's push the wall away. Windmill. Good. 3 more. Last one. Turn that front foot. Lunge front, lunge back, windmill up. 2 more. Last one. And then turn that front foot, arms at those shoulders, lean into that warrior 2. Last one. Connector. Step it away. This one's just practice, so do what you can. The next round after, we only do 1, okay? I'm just giving us time to find out what works for us. Last set here. Take up nice and slow and push. We're gonna cut everything in half, so just 2 of everything except for that connector. We'll only do 1 of those when we get to it, because that's a lot. Warrior 2. Oh, I went out of order. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Connector. Are you sure it's not Monday? Bring yourself back up. Push. This is our last time through at this count. And then we are going to drop to just 1 of everything, not just that connector like we're doing now. Warrior 2. Turn that back foot, connector. Option to bend the arms. Bring yourself back up nice and slow. 1 of everything. Lunge front, lunge back. Warrior 2. Connector with that ankle. 1 more time. And then we go right into part 2. Connector. Once you step back, we either drop and take that break, We hover up above ground and we open up, or we just hold. Left leg up. Here's all that down dog nonsense. Single leg. To the right elbow. To the left elbow. Double lift, lift, hold. Try to get that right heel down during this hold. Step the foot through the hands. Make sure those toes are pointed forward. Nice flat back for pyramid. We come up nice and tall and hold. 3 more. Last one. And we step out, dive, out, atlas, out, dive. Last one. Finish up that atlas and a nice low lunge. Single leg, we cut it in half, remember? Here we go, right elbow, back up. Left elbow, back up. Lift, lift, hold. Step that foot through, pyramid. And bowler. Last one. And then out, dive, out. Good. Back down to that low lunge. Same count. Left leg up. Right elbow. Left elbow. Lift, lift, hold. Step it through. Just to hinge right back down. And bowl. One more. And out, dive, out, atlas. One more. And then it's one of everything. Then we're done. Low lunge. Single leg. Right elbow. Left elbow. Lift, lift. Pyramid. Atlas. Or PiYo cross first, I should say. This is it, lunge. Single leg. Right elbow back up. Left elbow back up. Lift, lift, pull it through. Hinge. Up tall and bold. Give me that last PiYo cross. And with that atlas. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next week.